Welcome back. It's Friday night and we are decorating in the valley. I'm standing right outside the most recent challenge, Wally's truck on the beach. And I am so happy with how it came out. If you're tuning in on Twitch Live, thanks for watching there. And if you're watching later on the YouTube video, thanks for watching there as well. I'm Millennium Sparrow, and I kind of came up with a game to challenge myself to do some out-of-the-box decorating. Basically, I roll a dice to see which biome we're building in, and then by the combination of a couple other rolls, we determine which house we're using. We're going to try and use every character house in the valley in some way and all the buildings. I've also got some of the other larger pieces out to remind myself to include those in build. And there is one place for us to get, pardon me, one of the locations comes up as player house, and we have... if we get that, we have 14 character house skins. So that's a roll in itself. But if we happen to want to use one in a design, they're still available to broaden the spectrum. So I have not rolled my dice yet today. So we're going to do that live for the 10th challenge. There is 53 buildings. So this is actually going to go on longer than I thought about once I realized there'll be 53 installments. So let's grab our 8-sided die. I even 3D printed myself a little dice tower. And we're going to roll. Our first dice is a 4. That's going to tell us what biome. And then we're going to roll our normal dice to see how many times we're rolling either the 20-sided or the 12-sided. I'll explain. So we're rolling it. We're going to roll 4 times. So we're going to use the smaller dice, the one that only goes to 12. If it's between 1, 2, and 3, roll the 20, and then the 4, 5, and 6 will roll the 12. It just kind of gives us more variety and covers all the numbers. Oh, I did not roll that through the tower. So we said it's going to be 4 rolls. So we do 1. Oh, that's a 1. Plus 5. Plus 6. And then our final 1. Okay, so that gives us 13. And I don't think we've used that one yet. So let's take a look at my key back here. So the 4th biome is Glade of Trust. This will be our first build there. And then the house we're using is Goofy's house in the Glade of Trust. Let's do it. Okay, I'm down with that. Okay. Hello, Donald. Let's head on down to the Glade of Trust. And I have just been dropping houses just everywhere. Now, we do have some rules. There is 5 saves. We're down to 4. So what happens is if I roll a biome in a character house and it just doesn't work with either what's there, or in the first case, I had already used Ursula's house in multiple ways within the glade, so I didn't want to redo something I had already done. And I just wasn't feeling it. So I did a save and did a reroll, and that's how Wally's truck on the beach came to be. So we have Donald's house, which, no, pardon me, Goofy's house, which happens to be down here anyway. So this is the one we're looking at. Let me get the rest of these guys semi out of the way. We're gonna have plenty of space, but I like to just look when, especially if it's the first one in this area. Okay, I'm gonna exit out. I'm gonna update the Twitch stream real quick and do Goofy's house in the Glade of Trust. Okay, so that's all updated. And now I think I want to do some kind of fishing retreat area because he is always fishing. We're going to open this because just because, even though I know we have a new star path on the way. So Mother Gothel's tree is one that is always going to be here no matter what. Her treehouse just exists and we have to accept it and move on. So I've done an apothecary and I've done a library. And I'm wondering, I mean, we don't go into her house very often, and if we ever do have to, I can always move it. But I'm wondering if we can do like Goofy's fish market over here in a way. Do I want to do a, I mean, he's got the market stalls, so we could always use those in this design. So let me flip it to the bayou stall. Get us started. And then I do want to design every practical square inch of this place because we're trying to fit 53 plus houses in here. So let's just take a look. Now I have blocked off entrances and pathways in the past. And depending on this look, oh, it could be like a little dock, actually. Okay. So let's see about moving this back. And actually, let me grab our little general store. We got that from the premium shop, I'm pretty sure. And I think this would look cute back here. Okay, so we should be able to fit that next to each other. Makes me wonder if we can get Moana's boat in here. Okay, so that's as close as we're gonna get that there. And then let's see about Goofy's house. Can actually get those pretty close to each other. And let's take a look at that. Looks like on the ground. If you don't know where to start for decorating just in general, this is a great way to take the decision fatigue out of it and just have the dice decide. The other thing that it'll do, or what you can do, is start in these little pieces like this. And you'll eventually just kind of build out from there. We're just going to fish in here because every time I'm thinking I need to be fishing because we need to finish off these tasks. Now, we can still walk by. Okay, that's cool. At the moment. So this is our little general store you can come up to. Hello, Miss Ursula. Got Goofy's house next to this little entrance-y looking. You never really actually look up at Gothel's treehouse. So awkward. let's keep going. So we've got since I said fishing market, we're just gonna see if Moana's boat can fit over here. Because that could be a good way to disguise the front of Mother Gothel's house. And let's see if we can still walk by and get that. But so far, that's going to come together, I think. Alright, so we've got that. Goofy's little stall. Alright, let's keep building up from there. So I am going to put his own stall in here, I think. Maybe? Maybe that. Let's park it there for a second. So that could be the preview into this area. I want to grab some trees. And we are going to go oldest to newest because I want to look for these ones. I think those are going to be too much. We'll pull them out anyway. Those are the same. Those are the same. Okay. And I've used the jungly trees a lot on part of the beach build, so let's keep it a little different. I do like the tall grass, but it definitely changes the entire look of the area, so I don't know. We're gonna probably not use this, but we're gonna keep it out anyway. So as far as trees go, these are rather large. This has a massive footprint. But if I'm going to put it down, I kind of want it to be taller than that in this specific area. Let's see how close we can get this. Oh, really? Come on. I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't really want to block him too much, though. Just straight up does completely. Let's go there for a second. This one's a little bit better. Height-wise, proportion, size. Let's take a look on the ground level. If we create a little divide there, maybe Goofy can have like a little chair in his fishing area over here. I think I am going to keep the ground the way it is because the mud and the grass kind of adds to the effect. And let's go into the underbrush. I love this section when I'm trying to build up stuff that looks grown in. And they have small footprints, so you can kind of really bring stuff together around it. Be my dog. Yes, that's you. You're cute. What do you need, baby? Why are you looking at me like that? I need to find a tree that's got a smaller footprint that we can put on that as an anchor. So let me go over here. This one might work. Nope. Can't go any further. I think it's this that's throwing me off. So I also feel like we can move this because I want to give Goofy a little more space. Yeah, I'm already liking this better. I do want the boat there, I think. Play with your toy. You're doing a good... You were being good. Can you stop staring at me like I'm ruining your life? You don't need to be outside every second of the day. Said every husky mom ever. And I do want to bring back some of my tall trees. Tuck in here to disguise hers a little bit more. And actually, let's see about putting this over here. I think that's originally the tree that was there. Trooper, you need to make a decision. Can you please just sit down? Why does it do that to me sometimes? Okay. I think this is cute, and I think we can play up the fishing area. And I do kind of I like the grass that way. And actually, does it look cute over here too? Might be too much near the house. And he tells me I'm not gonna let it get it to fit over here. You know, maybe it's the opposite there. What if we went like this out front? Since that'll fit pretty close to Goofy's house. Let me do this over here. Like that. And let's add another lemon tree in here because I like the color with everything. Okay. We're going to bring this back over here because we're not going to use it in this. Let's see if we can fit another one of these over here. We have so much fruit, we don't need to collect it. And I don't think it's gonna fit. So, let's finish out with some foliage. Underbrush, underbrush. That's what it is. It's free. And let me look. I think it'd be cute to have a little bit. I know I said I was going to leave the ground the way it is, but this could be fun. I don't know, it's creaking, but it's really annoying. Yep, I do like that. That's cute. Okay. Then let me see if there's anything we can add as far as fishing accessories. A little boat inside would... I still love this. Or are we gonna crash the jungle boat this time? Right here? I think that'll look good. Our Goofy stall right there. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of clutter and some lights. Never forget lights. I always do those last. I'm going to add just some like essentials in here basically. Adding to the overall vibe. We have space for this in here. Gonna reiterate the market theme. I have not overused that yet, so we're doing pretty good. I want to do a barrel. I think we could probably do one back here too, because we're not quite done the back. Doing a barbecue. Oh, can we fit one back here? That's kind of cute. And actually, let's find a little chair to go with that. Because I think you find one of those behind his house when you originally... Gonna fit, I don't think. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with the way that's going. Keep looking. I don't particularly have anything else in mind for this section. Just looking real quick. In case something catches my eye that has to go here. No, I mean, and there's not a whole lot of space left. So let's go to lighting and see about what we're going to put around Goofy's. We're going to go with the tiki torches, I think. I like that these are always... Well, actually, that could be a lie. I don't know if these ones are always lit. It's dark enough that the lights are on in the game. Okay. And then once we place these, we're just going to double check that we can still get to Moana's boat as far as it's not going to yell at us. Oh, the answer to that is yes, we can get to it. There we go. Okay. The mosquitoes in this part are just too much. Can we do like a bug spray? Is that a thing? Okay. So I think this concludes our build of Goofy's house in the Glade of Trust. He has started our build in this section. We've got this little market stand, a little place for you to fish. And on the back side, we've got a grill and everything. And so it's a good start to our little bayou fishing town. I don't know. We'll see where this goes. I probably will build up some trees over here so it feels more balanced behind the house. But for now, this is where we're finishing it. Oh, thanks for tuning in to the 10th design challenge chosen by the dice. And I'm looking forward to see what comes up next. I will see you guys next time. Bye.